Hello everyone, my name is Professor Dhanashri Vak. I am from Fulton Education Society, College of Engineering, Fulton, Department of AIDS. Today I am going to explain practical number 3 from the subject of data structure for SYB Tech. The title of this practical is to write a program to implement the following data structure: single linked list, double linked list, and circular linked list. So, in this session, I will explain what is single linked list, what is double linked list, and what is circular linked list. Then, I will demonstrate the program implementation and show the output. So, let's begin with the concept of single linked list. A single linked list is a sequence of nodes. So each node contains the data and the next pointer. The next pointer point to the next node in the list, and the last node next pointer is always be null, which means the list node ends there. So this is the single linked list. Then next is a doubly linked list. So a doubly linked list is a sequence of nodes. Each node contains data and the next pointer and the previous pointer. So next point to the next node in the list and previous point to the previous node. For the first node, head dot previous is equal to none, and for the last node, last dot next is equal to none, we can denote. So this is the doubly linked list. So last point is a circular linked list. So then next a circular linked list is a sequence of a nodes like a normal linked list. But the last node point back to the head forming a circle. So each node contains the data and the next pointer. And the last node next point to the head, not none. So these allow the continuous traversal. So this is the circular linked list. Then we can let's demonstrate the practical of types of linked list. So let's begin. So let's start. So first we create the class. So this class create a node for a singly linked list, and in that we can store the value of the node. And next is a pointer. So pointer to the next node. So basically it is a none initially because it's not connected yet. So that's why we initialize it as a none. So second is we can create a class of doubly linked list. So dnode, we can denote it as a dnode. Let's define the function. So define the constructor first. Init method, then create the self object, the referencing object, then data. So this class create a node for a doubly linked list. So create the pointer to the previous node here, and here point to the next node. So both previous and next are none initially. So this is the doubly linked list node. And then we can create the class of circular node. So we can define in the function. So we can first initialize the constructor. Say dot data is equal to the data. Self dot next. So here we can create the node of the circular linked list. Here we can define the store value. That like self dot data is equal to data, and next we can define the self dot next is equal to none. So pointer to the next node. So this class create a node for a circular linked list, and each node has a data and a next pointer. So initially the next is a none until the nodes are linked. So this is the circular node. Then we perform the display function. So first defining a function show simply. And finally print. So in this function, we can create the temp. So we can initialize the temp variable. So temp is a temporary variable used to traverse the list starting from the head node. So we can continue the loop until we can reach the end of the list. So in a singly linked list, the end is indicated by the temp being none. So this is the circular linked list. Sorry, singly linked list. So print the data store in the current node, move temp to the point to the next node in the list. After finishing traversal, print a new liner for better output formatting. So create the same as we can create the doubly linked list. Then we can pass the parameter like head temp is equal to. Here, temp is a temporary variable used to traverse the doubly linked list. We start traversal from the head node. So then we can print. So take a while loop. So while have the temp variable, then temp. So in that, first we can print the forward function. So here the print label for the forward traversal. Then we can create the control loop, while loop. So here continue the loop until the we can reach the end of the list. So then perform the print function. So in that print, you can just print the temp dot data. So here the print the data store in the current node. That's it. Then last is equal to. Here keep the track of the last node visited at last. Here the move temp to the next node in the list. So that's why we can create a temp is equal to temp dot next. Then last print can perform print function. So in that performing slash n like a new line function, we can take the backward. Print label for the backward traversal and move to the next line. So start backward traversing from the last node. So temp is equal to we can create the last. Then we can performing control loop, taking a control loop like while temp. So we can taking the control loop. So continue the loop until we can reach the beginning of the list. So that's why we're taking the control loop. Then again perform the print function. So print in that temp variable dot data, then end of the list or end of the step linked list. Print the data of the current node. That's why we're taking the first print function. So temp is equal to temp. Here move the temp to the previous node using the previous pointer. Then finally we can perform print function. So after all the declaration, we can create three nodes with the value of 10, 20 and 30. So link the node circularly. Suppose C1 point to the C1, then C2 point to the C3 and C3 point back to the C1. So print the circular linked list. After that, call the function to traverse and display node. So let's demonstrate the program. So see the output. First, we can perform the singly linked list. So in that singly linked list, print the nodes from the head to the end. Then doubly linked list in that print node forward and backward format. In circular linked list in that uh, A CLL prints node starting from the head ones. So this is the output of our program. So here we can successfully implement the singly, doubly and circular linked list in a Python programming. In that we can traverse them and printed their output. So I hope this explanation way was easy and clear. So thank you for watching.